Hello and welcome to episode 12 of this Farmer Fred Let's Play series. We're in the middle of farming season right now. We've just nicely expanded Falador. We've got some burgages here, so everyone is homed and happy. We've got this really nice fishing resource over here, which is giving us plenty of food, so I'm pretty happy with that. Got this lovely little logging camp tucked away in the woods. Not using it too much at the moment, although we probably will need a little bit more timber. But our goal was mainly to get these burgages set up and get these veggie plots going. We do have another burgage plot there, which is going to get built as well. So we have a good amount of approval, so this will start expanding and we've got a little bit of room. And over in Lumbridge, as I said, we're in the middle of farming season. So all these guys are very busy right now. They're busy. What are they doing here? They're sowing this field, and hopefully, I mean, we've got these farmhouses absolutely stacked, and I think in the next farming season we'll probably build another farmhouse as well, just to cope with the demand. Maybe we'll expand out in this direction. There's quite a lot of room up here still to go, so another couple of farmhouses there I think wouldn't go amiss. And those are waiting on. You can always tell the fields which have oxen assigned because they all start in the middle and then they go into the corners like this. So got to keep an eye on those. But I think actually, I mean, this is being fallowed, so we can ignore that for now. We could set up some pastures. These are actually set up. We're not following them right now. Oh, that is also set up as well. So we could do that. But maybe we'll think about that in the future. We've got a lot of orchards here as well. So we've got these 4 burgage plots with orchards and this really nice big one over here as well. That is just one plot. All of that. It really looks like 2 houses, but I mean, that is because they have the expansion. So I think that is in pretty good stead. We have very good approval. I think our food could be improved though, so we do have quite a few people on the windmill. Probably don't need that many. We've got a lot of flour at the moment. Still quite a bit of wheat, so maybe I should keep someone on there. And we do have a communal oven, but we're not using that because we do have this bakery. So that should give us good enough output to keep up with food demands, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. And you can see we've got quite a lot of apples available as well. A good amount of berries, I'd say. And veggies, not too bad. I think I'm actually very tempted to turn these into veggie plots as well, because I think if we can keep up the veggies as much as the berries and apples, then we'll be in really good stead. So let's just make a couple of veggie plots over here. And we could also upgrade these to level 2s, which I think I'm going to do all of those at the same time. And we'll just set some priorities there so they do that in a decent order. And of course, we've got 4 people available, so we can look at redistributing those around. How are we doing for Timbo's doing okay. Always good to keep the Forester's Hut busy. Woodcutter's Lodge. Yeah, fuel is pretty good right now. And it looks like everything is good. Okay, maybe this one needs a little bit of attention. Get that up in the priority. But from what I can see, I think our crops are looking good. Oh, royal tax is increasing. Although we're doing pretty well for cash at the moment, and our taxes are only at 10%, but I think I'm going to keep stacking that up. And how are we doing for ale? So we've got 93 ale. And we've got a little bit of malt. And loads of barley. So where's our malt house? We've got 2 guys on there. I think our output's very good. It's sustaining exactly what we need right now. So I'm going to maintain that. People aren't happy with taxation, but, you know, they just have to live with that. And maybe just to get through a bit more of this, I will just put a couple of people in the communal oven. Not super efficient, but if we have them to spare, I don't really see why not. And how's our granary doing? I think I might end up building another granary just because we have a lot of stuff moving around here. And having 6 people on the same granary is maybe not the best. But I kind of want to build a little path, a little snaky path through here. As I said, in this playthrough, I'm not going for the most optimized playthrough. I want to create something that is just fun to play and looks kind of good. So maybe, what's this? We've got a storehouse. Oh, I could probably use an upgrade as well. That's going to be full fairly soon. Let's get that upgraded. And I think we'll just build another little granary, or eventually big granary up here. And I kind of wanted it facing this direction. Okay, maybe we just bend the path around like this. And then it can just sort of sit on there. So it should have quite a lot to do right now. We've only got 2 families available to do it. Can probably calm this down a little bit as well. We're in November already, so most of this should already be done. So a lot of this is looking pretty good. These are looking good already. That is being sown, is it? Okay. Should be alright. No free oxen are available. Well, it's probably because they're all on there. But if we have, tell you what, let's upgrade that. And we'll also get more oxen. You can never, as I always say, you can never have too many oxen in this game. They're infinitely useful. They're always being used. Let's put one here and get someone back on the logging camp, because I'm sure we will need some timber at some point. And we do have a woodcutter's lodge over there getting us lots of fuel, so that's pretty good. And that's maintaining quite nicely. We do have someone on the hunting camp. I think I might put another person on there if we're not building anything. Nice. Okay, so that stables has been built. So let's order another ox for there. And if we just fly back over here, what's the approval like? Well, the difficult thing was we don't have this clothing requirement. And I think I was going on just the leather that we had. So we have 9 hides at the moment. We could get a bit more leather, I think. I'm probably going to take this person off the woodcutter's lodge just for now. Kind of need at least one person on the storehouse and granary constantly. I'm going to put another person on the hunting camp. Just for that extra food and a little bit of leather. I could build a tannery, but I'm going to let that leather build up. And I think I might actually just build a farmhouse just for flax. So we'll just build one, really, although we did want lots of... I think we'll build our flax field. Well, that is a really nice spot, though. Okay. I think we'll build it down here, because we could expand over in this region as well. So I think let's build a little flax field in this nice little... Well, let's actually just bring these paths together like this. And then we can create a nice little flax field in this area here. Flax, which is gonna really benefit from this being in this corner. So exactly 1 Morgan. I think that's good to start us off. And we'll do another one over here as well. Wait, why can't we do that? Why won't it let me do that? Maybe let's try it this side. Well, let's do it that side. That's strange. Okay. kind of want that going straight along that field. So maybe we just have a little small one there. And we'll build a pathway through here. It's quite nice. And our little farmhouse just on the edge here. The thing is, we really just need people at the moment. I mean, obviously, we're not going to do anything there. The farmhouse can wait until summer. Just want that to be prepped and ready. Definitely lots of fuel. Winter is setting in, though, so we do need to be conscious of that kind of usage. How's Lumbridge doing? Let's check in. So it's 76% approval. Generic storage full. Where's that? In the logging camp. Okay, we'll take someone off there. Food is getting a little bit low. Not a fan of that. But we should have loads. Got loads of bread. Got lots of apples. And I think we can trade apples for fish across these two regions. I think that's actually going to be a really nice trade-in dynamic as well. I think I need someone on that livestock trading post right now. It is very, very hard to see things sometimes when it's deep in winter and you have some white and the snow hasn't fully settled in. You can see just how much that really impacts the apple trees, how they look. It looks really cool, though, to be able to see all of your harvest just waiting ready for you. That's going to be really, really nice. We're actually at max housing capacity at the moment. I hadn't noticed that. So I'm kind of in the mood to upgrade some of these to level 3. Then we can get more people harvesting these apples. Oh, we're lacking planks. So let's find our little saw pit. I'm sure it's over here somewhere. There it is. We've got a decent amount of timber, so let's get people on there. And yeah, I want my planks limit to be actually probably a lot less. Let's say 40 right now. And we'll get someone else back on the logging camp as well. And since we're in winter, we don't need all these people on the farmhouse. And can probably unassign the livestock from there as well. Just little habits of things to get used to when you're going through adjusting to the seasons. Yeah, it's very easy to forget, to be honest, but very worth it if you can get it done. How are we doing for roof tiles? So we have enough for a few more house upgrades, which is good. We might also have to trade with this region. I might look maybe to take this region as it has a bit more salt. Has some really good clay deposit. I kind of want more fish as well, though. We should have loads of salt that we're not using. And since I don't really have a lot of, or any meat really, haven't been making sausages, but if we had a region ripe with meat, maybe we could look to do that. But I think we could also use the pasture for that. So there's lots of options here, actually, but I think for now we'll just let this season play out as it is. Our food supply is going up, which is great. Just always need to keep an eye on that. How are these guys doing? So Falador have had a family move in, which is really good. And yeah, let's also build... We've got a lot of timber. Let's build another extension. And it's very, very good that we have spent this extra development point in advanced pond keeping so that we can be fishing all year round. That is an absolutely massive 1,400. I don't think it was that big when we started this. I don't know if something's changed in the game. 1,400? That's insane. Sure it wasn't that high. Well, more fish for us, I guess. I'm not complaining. Yeah, clothing is the issue right now. But we're going to solve that with these fields when the time is ready. I will go... I'm just going to pause all of these just to be safe. And I'm going to go all of them flex. We don't have everything else to deal with wheat and everything. Although maybe one barley is probably useful. Just for future. Although it is going to have to just be sat around. And if we do want barley, I should probably put it up there somewhere. But it's 96%. Okay, this one we'll do wheat for this one. And we'll have 2 flex. That will last us ages. And no one's going to action those for a while. And, I mean, again, we could have another... We could have another veggie plot here. I mean, I don't see why not. It's always good to have as much food as possible. This region's definitely not struggling for food. And that wild animals camp, just need to be careful with that. We've got 23 hides now. And I think the next thing really is actually going to be getting this church. So maybe the focus of the next episode will be actually getting the church, the Falador church, ready and raring to go. Let's see if we can find it where it is. So we need 20 planks. That's really the kicker at the moment. And we don't have a saw house or sawmill. What is it called now? Saw pit, of course. So I think we should probably build one of those just so we're ready. I reckon we can just build it up there. We've got 3 families available at the moment. And fuel is coming down. Because we've got so many families available, I think I might put one just back on the Woodcutter's Lodge. Because why not? I'm just going to set this to 30 as well, just so we don't have too many planks coming through. And we should be, hopefully, towards the tail end of winter. We're down to 8 months worth of food here, which is a little bit worrying, actually. I thought our bread output would be a lot better. But we have a lot of grain. Maybe we just need to actually pump the bread out. I think... Whoa. That was a dramatic zoom. I'm actually going to... I think I'm going to make another... I'm going to make another house which becomes another bakery. Just so we're outputting this bread really, really significantly quickly. So why not? Why not build it on this road? Baker's Road. We can have a little house there. Okay, I think that's good. This is still being upgraded. That should be the priority still. And these are ready to be upgraded to level 3s whenever we need them. I think we're doing pretty well with hitting all of these requirements. Okay, that fuel supply, maybe not. But I think that comes down to having more people in the storehouse, in different storehouses to distribute. So I'll make sure I keep those as stacked as possible. We've definitely got enough fuel. Got 21 months worth of fuel. I'm just going to put these guys... Not have these guys distributing. And the warehouse guys can focus on that. Should definitely get this one up to a level 2 as well where possible. But I think this is looking really good. Let's just try and get out of... You can see the snow is slightly disappearing now. And we're out of winter and we're going into spring, which is great. Lumbridge is looking okay. Loads of fuel. I think maybe we get some inter-region trading going and start trading some apples for fish. Although our apple supply isn't huge, but I think we could trade those out. And Falador is absolutely flourishing. We're going to be ready to start farming a little bit. I think we can definitely build more houses as well. So we'll start expanding along this region, and we can upgrade from a small village into a medium village once we have the church and this clothing supply requirement done. So thank you so much for watching episode 12 of this Farmer Fred series, and I hope to see you in episode 13.